Look. Hello guys and welcome back to our channel. It's your girl Jessie. It's Jessie and this is Wayne. He's so mad. He wants to sleep. Say hi. Guys, and he's grown, guys. Kids grow, but it's a lie that raising a kid is easy. So he's hungry. I'll feed him. So today I'm going to talk about a C-section, and many of my TikTok guys, I think so, they will be here. They're asking me if is it okay to do a C-section. I did a short video on my TikTok, and let me just explain to you guys the overall situation that led me to a C-section, everything about it, and just should I recommend you to do a C-section. First of all, if you have no complication, or if you have if you have a complication that is really necessary, you can do it. Or if you are just like, you don't want to go through labor, you know, some celebrities are making it like easy out there that it's okay to do a C-section because you'll not have pain. So let me tell you guys, I went to the hospital. I knew I was doing like in 5 days, but I had to go for a checkup, like the last checkup. So the scanning said the baby is so mature that he was 5 kgs, but I gave birth at 3.5 kgs. When they say that he was so mature, they said it was 42 weeks. I don't know. So, but he came mature, guys. This baby does not have that thing that that thing that bounce in the head. You know, the one that I'm talking. I don't know if you guys know that. So yeah, I guess he was mature. Like, he came looking right at me. I don't know. He was black, guys. This baby has not shed any skin. He came he came with this skin. Okay, yeah, he's now black. He's now the skin color shown. Now that I see we have same skin color, you know, I was wondering if he will be so black because his original Kalenjin Mkale Kibet. He's Kibet. Kibet means he was born in the morning. So when I went there, I wanted, so when they said he was 42 weeks, I was ready for induction, because when the baby stays in the womb for so long, he becomes tired. Pushing, labor pains is hard, so you might go for a C-section. So I told myself, let me just do an induction right there. So I agreed to an induction because the doctor was so insisting. Everyone, they could not let me out of the hospital. So yeah, so they were saying I'm doing what is best for me and the mother. And because the scanning had said that I was 5 kgs, I couldn't push because I could have some fistula. You know, fistula, if you know, birth complication or preeclampsia, I don't know what are those, but I know fistula. So I was like, okay, let me just do it, why not? So when I went for an induct, I so they admitted me that night, so I knew I was being induced that night. So I stayed until something like 10 p.m. Then some doctor came and said that I had to do a C-section tomorrow. Of course, I said no, because May wanted to give birth naturally. Yes, baby? We wanted to give birth naturally? Yes, because I wanted to push and heal fast. I wanted to heal so fast, because pushing, you'll heal in like 1 day or 2 days. Obvious, there's the 6 weeks period that the uterus have to come back to normal. But for me, I was like, I'm ready for this 1 day, and I'm done with this pregnancy, and I'm done with done with pregnancy, and welcoming this handsome baby boy. Who's handsome? He's very handsome. They love light. Kids love light. So when the nurse came, I was like, no, I'm not doing that. So like, I was consulted. So at the end of it, I just like, okay, if it has to be, because I went with an NHIF. So because I had already given out my fingerprints and everything, I just agreed to my NHIF because they couldn't refund me. So the next day I went for a C-section. So mine was easy because the baby was in the right position, everything. It was like a 2 minutes. When they told me to sign the papers, I did sign the papers the next day at around 10 a.m. Then I went for a C-section at around 12. By 12:45 I was done with everything. So when I went for a C-section, I did the electric C-section. You know, the one you're being injected at the back, then you become paralyzed from waist down, but you can feel anything. So me, like, when they did that, the operation, it was like 1 minute. Like, me remember they just, I remember I feeling something shua, then the baby was crying. Then now they brought him upside down. He was so black, so dark. So they brought him upside down. I was like, okay, that is the baby, and he was crying. So when they were done, they took me there. I'm telling you this story because it leads to a C-section. They took me now to rest, you know. So I was still paralyzed. When you're out of the theater, you are still paralyzed. So when I stayed, they took me to a room to rest. Then the medicine now started to fade off. The pain that I felt after the medicine was starting to nini. Okay, who is crying? Who is tired? After the medicine was fading, it was excruciating. Guys, remember, when you lie there still paralyzed, they bring the baby for you. That this is, you have to stay with your baby and give him some milk, you know, the first colostrum, so that he gets that to boost the immune system right away. Me, my boobs was painful. I was feeling pain. Let me tell you, that pain is no good. You are feeling cramps, you feel pain, you feel headache. Then I had an excessive bleeding, you know, like they I don't know, they gave me which medicine that led me to have an excessive bleeding. So when I had an excessive bleeding, they had to do some injection. Guys, I had like several injections in my hands. I had 4 of them. I could just see some drips, and doctors coming. Me, I was on fever and everything. Like, I don't know what was happening. So they were just like putting some medicines, injecting me, taking me down there. I don't know. I was like a zombie, you know, a zombie that is feeling pain. So he's looking at me. What are you talking about? He's so curious. Really curious, guys. This is a very curious baby. So, we are 5 weeks. We're 5 weeks. So after that, see, they left me. After they had treated me, they brought me to now where the other mothers were, like where you go after a C-section. Now you heal. Hey guys, I couldn't climb the bed because of the wound. I was bleeding so much, guys. I was bleeding all over, still bleeding, but it was medium now. I don't know, like, you have to hold your baby with the C-section, feed him, change him, because like, no, nurses don't help you, but yes, they can if you ask for help. But there are so many mothers who are in pain. C-section is really painful. I don't know, those who do not experience pain, I don't know what is happening, but mine was a lot of headache and a lot of pain. You know, like, it's a wound down there, so you have like to, I don't know, you know, you have experience with the wound. First of all, in your leg, you could feel the pain till down there. So that is what I was feeling. So I stayed there for 2 days. And coming back home, I came after 3 days. After 3 days coming back home, so you'll want to ask that you saw me healing so fast. Guys, it's not easy. First of all, you cannot shower so that your wound heals. You have to stay put. You have to, you know, like, when you give birth naturally, you have to, you'll be on your feet the next day. But when you give birth for CS, you have to rest. You don't have to strain. You don't have to carry. Imagine if you're alone, then now, like, you have to do all those stuff. So I can hear someone calling me at the gate. I'm not opening it. Ataingia peke yake. So imagine all that. So what I can advise someone, okay, for example, I saw a girl who was in labor and went for a C-section and the baby died. I don't know how. Okay, I don't know. Labor is traumatizing. Another one, I saw a girl who went for a C-section the same day, but she could not wake up because, I don't know, she just died. So what I can say, just do it naturally, because a C-section is not that 100% sure that you'll survive it. It's painful for weeks, like 4 weeks or 6 weeks. You have to just like sit there and be that girl, like you have to seek help somewhere. So me, if you ask me if I recommend you for a C-section, no, I cannot recommend anyone for a C-section. I no, I'm not recommending anyone. That pain, if you're not strong, you will hate the world, you'll hate motherhood, you'll hate your baby, you'll hate everything, because you need someone strong. You think that giving natural is those women are strong? No. We are strong too. She's here. Nimesikia ukiitana.
But mtaduka kanyambo naenda kwa njia sasa kufungulia.
Aya guys, so yeah, that is my story. Should I recommend someone for that? No. And that is it, guys. So see you next time. So the baby is sleeping. Yeah, next time. Bye.
Tied it.